Maybe it will work now. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby, baby. Baby. Over here having a stroke. Hey! Maybe it will work now. Yo! Okay, I'm gonna send this to news and such. Discord. Welcome back, everyone! News. Alrighty. Hopefully Kelp is actually able to join us this time. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. I don't know. But everyone, welcome to my almost 1-year-old survival world. I literally made this world not the second, but the day 1.19 came out. So, yeah. And wow. This is a crazy world. Yes, this is on the preview, so sadly I can't get achievements anymore, but before I updated it to preview, I got as many achievements as I can, so we're good. We're Gucci. We're gaming. What a... Anyways, this is my mansion. Honestly, I might take it down and redesign it. Not really a big fan of it anymore. But this is my mansion that my first project I've built. This isn't where I firstly settled. I just settled in a village over there. But first nether portal, not the first. So when this world was not in the preview, me and my friend Jojo played on this world. Since he's not here, I'm gonna take this. But we used to play on this world a lot. And I practically quickly got full diamond. He was still in full iron. So, yeah. This is the living room. Very spacious. Very nice. Very nice indeed. What's this? Oh, a bunch of random stuff. Alright. Take this with me. This is my old reliable. This old reliable. This is my first iron sword, actually. This was actually, technically speaking, this has better enchants than my netherite sword. But, hey, is everyone on the quote-unquote other one? No, they're not. But this is all reliable. Best iron sword in the game. Pretty good. Pretty Gucci. And this is one of my not my most, but one of the most famous projects I'm proud of is the alleyway. Now, I like this type of building, like this pathway, so I might keep it and make a village with it, like a huge medieval city. Like, old style New York. Yeah, I might make an abandoned version of that right here. So, this is everything overhead. Now, technically, this is not a mansion, but it still does look pretty good. Now, this is my most most favorite project that I've ever done in this entire world. The mountain. Now, I know this isn't a really good mountain, but it looks more like a giant hill. But I do plan on expanding this, making it more mountain-like. So this is a village. What's in here? My trident. Probably should take it with me. This is my most personal favorite build. This is Frank the Fletcher. But yeah, I added some villagers up here, some grass, random stuff such as that. But this used to be like a small hill jetting out from here. It was practically just this, except this used to be like just for show, not really my storage room. So you can actually this project is not done. I'm also working on an industrial district that I just now started. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of doing everything manually. I just want it to be automatic. So this is my cobblestone generator. This is where I got most of it. I just sit here, hold down the trigger, and mine. Now I still have some cobblestone left. Good. That's nice. But yeah. Chests. Oh yeah, look at this. Side hoe. It's the side hoe. Anyways, so originally, yeah, as you can see, it was originally this. And I did not have a cobblestone generator back then, so I literally dug all of this out. Dark Shadow, this is not a realm. This is actually my personal survival world that I play in single player. But sometimes Doxblade joins me on this because he has Minecraft preview. But yeah, so this is before, hi Stu, this was before I actually had a beacon, so I actually had to manually mine this all out. And originally, I was going to put a giant cave in here before I added onto the mountain. I was originally going to put a giant cave in here with like a water entrance. There was going to be an underground goblin village. But now, yeah. This is my sugarcane farm. I'm actually planning to move this to my industrial district. And there's some bamboo in here. And I do plan to make it bigger when I do make it with my industrial district. So I'm low on rockets. But this is where I first settled. Now I moved, well, there used to be villagers in that house until I did a raid. But this is where I first settled. And yes, my first house is still here. As you can see, I have a bunch of, it's very disorganized, as you can tell. But yeah, and this is where I originally bred villagers. I don't know if there's still beds in here. No, there's not beds in here. Honestly, I'll be honest, I just grabbed 2 villagers, pushed it in here. There should be a portal right here. I just grabbed 2 villagers, pushed them in the cart, and just slaughtered the rest of them. Now, this world, fun fact, some of you all know, I got an Xbox for Christmas. But this world was created on the Nintendo Switch. So that's why I just, instead of grabbing a rail, just making a really cool, awesome roller coaster, I had to do literally, let me show you the render distance. And the render distance per chunks takes a long time to load. So right now I got 28. Well, let me show you what I had. This is all I could see. And right now I can easily fly over here in a matter of seconds. But because of it taking forever to load, because it was on the Switch, I literally have to wait 10 seconds. I literally have to land. If I had an Elytra, I'd have to land, wait a couple seconds, and then I'd fly again to my beautiful house. And over here, let me just put it back on. This was when I built this when I was still on Nintendo Switch, but this is my quote-unquote vacation house. Because at the time, it seemed far away, but now that I'm playing on Xbox, it doesn't look that far. Og. So there's just random stuff in here. But yeah. Now, let me show you. Oh yeah, did I show you all my riches? I don't think I showed you all my riches. I gotta show you my riches. My precious jewelry box. Look at all that. All this is mined. Let me show you. I have tried to make an iron farm in this world but it just never really worked. See, over here, I have an iron farm. I might make an iron farm in the industrial district, but also, I'm going to fly over to the Mesa, where I got all the terracotta for my mansion. See, the reason why it's taking a bit to load here, because it makes sense. I'm literally going like this, so I'm flying really, really fast. See, that takes load. It makes sense that it would take that long to load, but yeah, so this is the Mesa. Very interesting. And over here, I also have an extra beacon. This is where I mined up all the terracotta. Now, this is like my main terracotta mining spot, but this is where I mined all the terracotta for the mansion. Now, this is before I knew that villagers could trade clay. So I was just like, I'm just gonna manually mine it out. It doesn't really matter. Well, now I know that if I were to do another mansion project again, realistically, I would just build a villager trading hall with a bunch of clay traders and stonemasons, and just trade up a bunch of clay so I can easily get the terracotta. Instead of mining, going all this way. Remember, because this was on Nintendo Switch, I literally had to fly. Also, I recently got a Trident. Fly, land, wait. Fly, land, wait. Fly, land, wait. So it took me a long time just to get to the Mesa when I first got an Elytra. Alright, speaking of Industrial District, let us fly over there. Now, this is one of my most recent projects. The Island Industrial District. Now, I just started this Industrial District, that's why it looks so empty. And I plan to build an island on here, with maybe like a cake-type island. Like where you have seen the mountain, where it looks like. I'm kind of thinking that it's the same thing, but there's like layers. And on the mountain, there's just like, a bunch of trees looking really beautiful. You know, like it hasn't been touched by civilization. Maybe at the top, there could be like a giant tree, where that's my nether portal to enter the industrial district. Will I make, a guardian farm? I do not know, but this is all the stone I have. Oh, I didn't show you guys the hole. I did not show you guys the hole. Just, you guys are gonna like the hole. I recently got a maxed out beacon. I know, it's crazy, but I used said beacon to mine this chunk of land out. It's not too big. It's not like insanely big where it will blow your socks off. It took like 2 hours to mine it. What is your question, Stu? What is your question, man? Also, this is spawn right here. So this is the giant hole. Maybe I'll mine more out. Maybe I'll turn this into something cool. I don't know. But I moved all the stone from this into some shulker boxes. So yeah. This is my awesome survival world. Now, what is that? What is what, Stu? Gotta be more specific. What does it look like? Reminder, this is on a preview. So, oh wait, no, I wanted to do a world download of it, so you guys can personally play on this world, but sadly, because this is on a preview, you can't do realms. Because this is on a preview, you cannot do realms, sadly. The place. Are you talking about the industrial district? So yeah, this is my beautiful survival world. And I know mainly because I took a month break because I was feeling burnt out from Minecraft, like extremely burnt out. A small creator's gotta stick together. Yes, we do. Tectonic Burger. Yes, we do. If I didn't know what to mainly build, because usually when I would hop on this world, usually when I make survival worlds, I play them for like a couple of months. Then I just say, screw it, and I make a new one. But this is actually my longest running survival world that I actually haven't quit. Because what I usually do is I just build the first thing that comes to my head. When I like spawned on this world, spawned right here. Let me do a little reenactment. I spawned in, I looked around, I took note of that island. I was like, huh, okay, maybe I can do something with this. So I went on it, because I thought it was like a massive landmass connecting to that. I realized it was an island, and I'm like, oh, I can do something with this. And so I did something with it. Now, and I never played Minecraft in 6 months. Stew, okay. So when I looked at this, reminder, this was on Nintendo Switch, so I didn't have big render distance, because that's why I thought it was, like, just a connected landmass. So I explored, and I didn't know that there was a village over here because of the low render distance, so I just went exploring, like, okay, I'll take note of this, in case I ever want to settle down. So when I came to this village, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna spend as quick as time as possible getting stacked as possible. And I got stacked in a couple of days. But because of now that I know what to do, and because I like grinding, I am going to, I say it would take me like a couple hours just to get stacked if I ever make a new world. I most likely probably won't, but just in case if I ever make a new world, I will get stacked that possible. And I wish, let me get up close and personal with you. Listen, if I would have known that this world would have been going on for this long, I would have made a YouTube series about this. I'm being dead serious. This would be the first original survival fun if I actually knew that I'd play this world for this long and that my channel would kick off. So that's one of my biggest regrets. I'm not going to start a series, but I am going to live stream it, because if I do start a series, I know that some people will be like, oh, this world is so great, but I actually want to see it and watch it grow from the beginning. So I'll go back to episode 1. In episode 1, they're already kitted, they're already halfway done with their mega project, they're done with practically everything, and they're like, what the hell, this is episode 1. So I will live stream this world from time to time, but the reason I will not start a series is because I feel like I've gotten too far into this world. Now, if I were to start a series, what I would do is I would fly like 10,000 blocks away in the nether, make a portal, and start from nothing, like Wadsy did. And I have a couple of goals I need to complete. If I complete those goals, I would go back into this area, and I'd have like 2 conjoined worlds. And honestly, I kind of feel blessed, because I thought I lost this one time. Because the first time I got into an Xbox, it said, hey, I didn't know if you just go to if you just go to YouTube for a while and just watch something, then turn it off, it will just say, amount of storage space is not, there's not enough storage for it, even though there is. But I tried to reopen it, it would just say unable to connect. And that gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh god. I actually really like this world, and I'd hate to see it go. So yeah, and this is the original copy, because what I did was like, okay, let me try to make a copy of the world. And I did, and that's in the copy, that's where I didn't really make a lot of progress. It's where I like built some small things here and there. I'm like, I don't really like the things I built, and I'm just too lazy to take them down. So once again, I tried the load, and wouldn't you know it, it loaded. I was like, oh, thank God. And the copy was an old copy far before I started working on this small section right here on the mountain. And before I made the vacation house. So practically when I just had the mansion, there was no tower right here, there was no wheat farm, there was no this, there was no that. It was practically nothing. I had some good diamond armor and tools, but not great. But yeah, I am honestly glad that I got this world again. And in the world, the Ender Dragon was not beat yet. So I'm like, I have to beat the dragon again. I was like, good thing I know where the dragon is, but I do not have the motivation to beat the dragon. So that's where I went on the month break from this world is, thank you Dark Shadow. That's why I went on the long break on this world, because I felt like I'm just like, well, I lost everything. I didn't lose everything, but I lost a lot of progress that I know I won't be able to get back. But I actually did get back. So yeah, also this used to be my storage area. Just imagine with me for a second. Just a bunch of chests all collided here with practically cramped, because this was a closet and this used to be a bedroom. But just... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, they're right. Nether trims. But yeah, this would be a small closet, and yeah. Now, when I eventually take most of this down, I actually might keep this building up as like a memorial for the old lost mansion. I'm gonna keep this main road, and I'm gonna keep like the outline of these small houses, basically make them a lot taller. Because, yeah, mainly I just like, this is great, but now that I'm building like great things, this does not fit my vibe. What I will do though is I'm gonna do one of two things. One, I take the mansion, I don't completely copy it, but I copy like the size of it, and I bring it over here, because this seems like more of a fitting place for a mansion inside of a valley. Very nice. I can build like giant mountains around it, or I can just completely shrink it down into like, you know, like a small manor type thing. It's a rich person not really trying to be rich. He's just trying to live a normal life. And just put it up here. But now this is the mountain, but this is like, practically, I just want this area to be medieval, so I won't put the mansion on top of this mountain. I will just, also I see these red lines, this is where the mountain is going to completely jet up and actually look like a mountain. This is where it's actually going to look cool. And I am out of rockets. On all this time, usually this is what I do when I'm low on rockets. What I would do is I would go out here at night, crank it up to hard, and I just put on my chest plate, and I just go Doomslayer on all of them. I just kill them, and this is my most recent pothole too, so. And I'm usually too lazy to fill in potholes, so I would just be like, I can do it later, and later never comes. So, I'm out of rockets. So let me just fly over to the sugarcane farm and actually get all the rockets, or the paper I need. Paper. But, I need there's a crafting table. I was gonna say shulker blocks. I don't know why. Anyways. Also, if you look, you'd see a bunch of creeper holes. Well, not a lot, but some, because I'd actually successfully kill them. And let me show you over here. This is where, originally the mountain was originally going to go, and at the base of it, I was gonna put like a small castle as like my base of operation. But I'm like, nah. I'm not really feeling this location, you know? And I might do something with this island in the future. I don't know, but I'm thinking that I will do a world update just to show it off. And I don't know if this will happen, but when the official 1.20 update comes out, and this is all updated, I can actually use the original Minecraft if I can. Believe me. If I can do a world download, I will do a world download of this world. Because I actually want to share this world with you guys. And have you guys enjoy it like I enjoyed it. So, this is my survival world. And for most of the time, I actually only started building, like, the whole mountain this last month. Because, like I said, most of the time, I was just walking around doing small things, like, and I don't really have much to do, because I literally lost a bunch of progress, and I was like, I'm not going to really do anything, because I lost a lot of progress, and I lost the motivation. So, yeah. And, oh, wait a minute! Oh, I can't believe I forgot. That's not everything, guys. There's still one more teensy, wincy, teensy, tiny thing that I forgot. Guess what it is? Yeah, this is the Nether. It's not the best looking, but, you know, it's the Nether. But, guess the teensy, wincy thing that I forgot. I bet you won't. Actually, if you successfully guess it, then I salute you. But before I go in this portal, I might actually continue this small project, because this was like, I'm gonna take a break from the main place. I'm just gonna build something small. So, what do you guys think is behind this portal? I'm gonna show it to you, and that building is amazing. Thank you. Alright, hope you guys are ready. It's nothing too amazing, but yeah. I don't know why, but it keeps on dropping me. Like 1,000, not actually 1,000, but like a long ways away from it. So, it's not a burger stew, but because it's in the mesa, I know at least one person watching is gonna guess. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. But I was watching the Empire's SMP. Watch Solidarity Gaming's point of view. And I thought, oh, that would be nice to build. So if you watch the Empires, you'll probably know where this is going. If you don't, then you're in for a surprise. If I can find it, maybe I'll be able to show it to you guys. Is this it? Maybe it is, I don't know. I don't really want to waste your guys' time, because I planned this to be like a quick live stream, like a quick, maybe 45 at max, 1 hour and 15 minutes live stream. So I didn't really plan for it to drag on. Oh, 28 minutes. Perfect timing. But I just don't really want this to like drag on. So like, I don't want people to be like, ugh, wow. This is a really boring live stream. Just this guy showing this world over and over again. It's pretty boring. But actually, I think it's over here. Urituro. Good guess, Stu, but it's not Urituro. But if you guys watched the new short, if you haven't, let me just re-say it. But I will do something special for you guys if I reach 500 subs before the end of the year. fine, Kelp. It is. It may be fine for you, but not for me. I recognize this landmass. It's over here somewhere. It's over here somewhere. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ladies, gentlemen, they, thems. Welcome to the Yeehaw Townie. So recently I went to Virginia City. So I wanted to build this because I was in there like, this is actually really cool. So I'm like, I'm gonna build this, and I start building it up. Then I'm like, I honestly completely forgot about this because I was out here. I forgot all of my rockets, and I'm like, I forgot my rockets. And I went back to get my rockets. I'm like, what am I doing again? We've all been there, Brush. But we've all been there where we like forget we're doing something. So I actually will continue this. Titanic Burger? What would a Titanic Burger actually taste like? No, I'm actually curious. See what you did. You'll be back later. Well, sadly, the stream won't be on for much longer. Oh my god. Come on, Bartholomew. Can't believe I forgot you here. Actually, you're gonna be the mayor of this Yeehaw town. You're gonna be the mayor of this Yeehaw town. Come on. Let's get you onto the balcony or the porch. But yeah. So yeah, I've been playing this world for like, in 2 months it will be a year. Crazy to think that. My Titanic Burger. And with that world tour done, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. I know I did. I fantasized about touring this world for a while. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Or live stream. Or shorts. I don't know, but I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye! And I love y'all, and thank you for watching.